Well, hello everybody. It's been a few weeks. Happy New Year. It's 2021 and I made it to another year somehow. Wanted to give you a quick update on where things are and what's going on. Symptoms continue to change, and some have gotten worse, some have gotten better. I've had to increase my meds for pain and anxiety. They're helping with the breathing situation. That seems to be my biggest challenge, is my breathing. Some of the symptoms that I had in my brain have gone away, which was kind of nice, because some of them were pretty bad. And so I'm not missing those, but the ones with my breathing have gotten a little bit worse, and they're causing a little bit more of a challenge, which I'm not really liking, but at least I have hospice working with me, and we keep experimenting with the meds, and keep experimenting till you find what works. And so that's what we're doing. Overall, my pain level is still pretty minimal, though. I am taking more pain meds than I would like, but I'm pill averse anyway. I don't like taking pills. Even vitamins. I just over it. So anyway, the pain that I'm experiencing is in my neck and shoulders, which that's always been a source of pain for me, and my low back, which has always been a source of pain for me as well. And of course, that's where the cancer is going to go, is it's going to go to those weak points, and that's where it's gone. So, but thankfully, like I said, I'm still taking minimal amounts of pain meds to keep the pain, minimal. Sleeping, for the most part, I'm sleeping pretty well. That's also starting to take a little bit of a more concerted effort to make sure I'm taking the right things at the right times to get some rest, to get enough rest. I am tired a lot. That's just another, indicator of the various systems starting to slow down and shut down. But I'm still mobile. I'm having difficulty walking around the property now. Have not been able to make a complete round. I have been able to go around once. I think yesterday I made it around one full lap around the property, but I haven't been able to do two. I'm just getting too short of breath and winded. The family now has a second puppy. Sean got Lucinda another puppy for Christmas, if you didn't know. And the puppies are, well, if that immediately means that Tiffany, the 1-year-old, is a puppy too. So the puppies they're just great fun. They're little pains in the butt sometimes too, because they're puppies. And they can get into stuff, of course, but mostly they're just a sense of pure unconditional love, entertainment, just sweetness and cuteness, and some accidents and messes to clean up. But overall, their company is just so joyful. Who needs antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication when you have puppies? So I'm really enjoying having them, and the puppy has bonded to me pretty quickly, which is great. He'll jump up in my lap and come and slobber all over me with kisses, and so that's good fun, and love having that energy from a little animal energy in the house is always good. Pretty much had all my affairs wrapped up legally, but now I'm just fine tuning some things. I am transferring the business over to my brother when I'm done, specifically for the purpose of monetizing the digital asset that I created in 2018, which is the coaching course, the interview coaching course that I created in 2018. I'm in the final negotiations to turn that into money for my that's my legacy, is I'm leaving behind that course that's finally going to get published and sold and help some people in post-mortem. I'll still be helping people with that course. So I've had a colleague, professional acquaintance offer to take it to market for me, and so we're in the process of doing all the legal stuff to get that done, and it's pretty exciting because he made the offer to me. I didn't actually go out and seek the purchase. It's actually not a purchase, but the details aren't important. What's important is I'm leaving a legacy, which is pretty incredible. I'm leaving something that I created for others to benefit from. So I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. What else can I tell you? Any questions that people had that I can't think of any questions that people had, but one of the things that somebody did ask, I'm sorry, I'm checking my air here, is, what do you say to somebody when they tell you they have a terminal illness or, a really serious illness that's life-threatening or something like that? And I gave you some ideas. And, if you did say any of the wrong things of some of the things that I'm about to say, it's okay. I didn't know what to say to people either. I still don't. I don't even know what to say sometimes, and I'm the one going through this. And, I don't always know what to say either. So just know that it's a tough situation. Nobody gets it right. Because, we're not faced with this very often. But not only that, I have a fairly radical view of death. And so, you can't really say anything wrong to me. It's not going to offend me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But what do you say when somebody tells you that they're, they have this sickness or illness, or that they're, going to be closing down their business or have to stop working because of this illness? It's okay to say I'm sorry. That's the kind of the automatic response. But when you respond, be genuine and be as compassionate as you can be. Some people are very discompassionate and unsympathetic, and you have to be prepared for that too. Whatever the other person's response is, they're not right, they're not wrong. And don't make them right or wrong, because it's a tough situation, and like I said, nobody knows what to say, and there's no right or wrong response. So however somebody responds, let that be okay. Don't put some expectation on how they respond to you, because you're setting yourself up for a failure, and you're setting yourself up for an unmet expectation. and that'll cause you more anguish. So when you do decide to tell people, be prepared for all kinds of unusual responses. Be prepared for no response at all. I've had people who never responded, and that's okay. You know, you have to be okay with everything, because you don't get to choose how they respond. And if there's the biggest lesson I've learned from cancer is cancer shows you who you are, but it also shows you who other people are. And you have to accept people for who they are. You can't change them. Newsflash. But you have to accept them for who they are, and accept that whatever their response is their response. And it's not a right response, it's not a wrong response, it's just a response. And it'll tell you a lot about who they are. And try not to judge, because you're not them. You don't know what they've been through, you don't know what their biases are, you don't know what their filters are, you don't know what experiences they've already had or haven't had with something similar to this. So there's your unsolicited advice. Actually, mildly, or I should say indirectly solicited advice from the last video. I'm going to keep doing the videos as much as I can. Like I said, I'm still mobile, I'm still up moving around, and I'm going to try and stay mobile as long as possible. But I expect that in the not too distant future, I may not be as mobile. I may have to, start using a walker or even a wheelchair at some point. But we have all the equipment to use. It's here, and it's ready for me. And we'll see what kind of mayhem and trouble I can cause when I get into those. But right now, it's just the oxygen tank that I have that's restrictive enough. All right, guys. If you have any questions that you want me to answer in the next video, put them in the comments below or shoot me a text or an email. And just know that no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter how far away you are, no matter how long it's been since we've talked, I love you. And there's no reason not to love everybody. You don't have to like them, but just have some love in your heart for everybody. Because it's hard down here. And we all need some good, positive, loving vibes in our direction. And so that's what I'm sending you. All my love. Talk to you later.